at this place. You enter Formello's training hall, where several adventurers and soldiers are exercising and practicing their skills. Occasionally, one has to dodge an errant flame bolt or arrow shot by another. When you enter, one of them nods to you in greeting. They instantly recognize a fellow spirit. Talk to Vermeers. A man in long silk robe putters around, looking mysterious. A large hood hides his face. He seems to be trying to be all ominous and scary, but the effect really isn't coming together. I am Vermeers, he intones, teacher of wandering warriors. I can impart knowledge to the worthy. What's with the clothes? He chuckles in a supposedly sinister way. I train all those who come to me. Dramatic intake of breath. For a prize. How does one prove worth? Well, money is the best way. Giving it to me, I want to learn. So we can do improved Blade Master. It makes you far more effective with all blades and pull weapons. That is expensive as hell. Why are they so expensive? Fuck me, dude. It's insane. Then I dismissed you. He swoops away. His cloak follows, flowing dramatically behind him. Alright, a bunch of Blade Masters. There are several Avernite warriors training hard here under the mysterious and watchful eye of Vermeers. When you approach them, he says, "Leave the students alone. They are seeking mastery, or mystery, whatever that means." Okay, then. Cool. Alright, let's check out this building right here. Great Library of Formello. Ooh. I don't think anybody could... Oh, Miles could easily see me. I'm glad I noticed. You deliver the tome to Miles. He seems surprised. You are not the one who has to deliver this to me. Still, I should not complain. Here is a payment for your troubles. Gives you a pair of scrolls. Ooh, I got Return Life scroll. Awesome. That is actually very useful. I don't know if you can learn that ability later on. I hope so. That'd be awesome. Wait, what spell is that? Spell Ward. Gives resistance to magical attacks. Nice. Alright, let's talk to Miles again. The mage sitting at the desk is surprisingly fit. He is young, just shy of middle age, and very tall. He has a nicely trimmed black beard. I am Sage Miles. Welcome, he says, to the great library of Formello. No withdrawals, no open flames. Spells can be purchased from me, and please. He looks at your dirty gear with great unease. Wash your hands before fingering the books. May I ask what you do? Well, I run this library, third best in the pit. The only superior libraries are in Patrick's Tower and the Tower of Magi, far to the south. Mages come here to do research and compare notes. Oh, and occasionally purchase a spell. Buy a spell? You mean you'll teach us spells? Is that legal? No, definitely not. The teaching of magic to those not specifically permitted by the Empire is extremely forbidden. On the surface, this law is strictly enforced. Fortunately, they don't know what we're up to down here. Tell me about this library. His face brightens. Isn't it glorious? Over the years, many books have been smuggled down into Avernum. Magical tomes, fiction, instructional treatises. As you see, many of them have been gathered here. Magical tomes? Indeed. Few of those are here. Sadly, most are requisitioned by the Tower of Magi. Alright. Please be careful. I'd like to purchase a spell. Actually doesn't sell the spell I really want. Or actually, shit. Oh. Oh, ooh. Improved Bolt of Fire. Your mage skill isn't high enough to learn this spell. Damn it. I can actually get that from that one book when I have level 4 of that one ability. Improved Days. That would be useful. If I could fucking learn it. Wow, okay. Can't do shit. I bid you good day, and please clean up a little bit before you return. The books are very delicate. Okay. Who's this? Apprentice. A young mage putters around, straightening the books on the shelves. He carries a broom. What are you up to? Oh, learning things man was not meant to know. Plumbing the forbidden secrets of the unknown. Sweeping. I better go before I get beaten. Sweet. Miles beats his slaves. That is really sexy if you think about it. Not really. Alright, I got, these are the barracks of the soldiers of Avernum. Soldiers tend to be envious and resentful of adventurers, and your reception when you enter is chilly. Conversations die out. They seem to wish you to leave. When you approach one of the soldiers, he mutters, "Best be moving on, freelancer. We're sworn servants of the crown, and you'll stay out of the back rooms if you know what's good for you." I'm gonna save before I get murdered in this place. I feel like they might kill me. Can't pick that lock. The townsman. Are you saying the same exact thing? And then you got a piece of random meat on the ground right there, dude. Okay, whatever. Let's leave now. Let's make these people happy. Speakers of holy chants. Oh, it's that church that that guy was talking about. Let's talk to that book. There's a stack of scrolls on the altar, neatly arranged on a rack. The scrolls are made of vellum. They must be smuggled down from the surface. Read the scrolls. You touch one of the scrolls with your finger, and it stings you as if you were stung by a bee. They must be magically protected. You leave them alone. You see an old woman in white robes. She wears a small gold ankh around her neck and radiates peace and calm. "Welcome, my child," she says. "Welcome to the temple of the speakers of holy chants. I am Mother Claudette. I provide a place of peace, refuge, and acceptance, and knowledge if desired." Tell me about your temple. We are the speakers of holy chants. We are the faith of miners and warriors and adventurers and explorers of Avernum, all who depend on the proper turn of fortune to survive and thrive. All who know that, despite our best efforts, all can be lost. Why is it such a good faith for Avernum? Because all our lives depend on fortune now. One ill turn and we will all fade, lost to starvation or Sosaraki invasion. We must learn to accept our precarious fates. Do you pray to chance? She laughs. Pray? Of course not. Chance does not care what we say or what we hope for. We come to this temple simply to learn to accept all that is out of our control. What aid can you provide to a wandering adventurer? Alas, I am very busy. I can provide knowledge if you are in need for a small donation. But other than that, running a church such as this is much work. Can you help us learn more priest spells? Her face lightens up. Oh, you're wandering healers. Wanderers of the faith. She sighs. I have been so busy running the church, helping the mayor, and curing what wounds I can. It would be wonderful if others had the skills to help in the struggle. She thinks. If you want, you can buy some spells for a modest donation. What would you be doing right now were it not for the wars and evil and such? I would be doing research, not on magic, on the history of priests in Avernum. It fascinates me. I wish I could continue looking for information on the first priest down here. Perhaps I could help you. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Yeah, I got a quest. The Wisdom of Mortrax. Or Motrax. That would be wonderful. Before the war with the Nephilim started, I was going to go north and speak with the dragon Motrax. A dragon? Oh shit. I had heard that he had a scroll describing one of the first priests here. Go there and recover it, and I would be appreciative. Tell me about your temple. Oh yeah, I already did that. I would like to learn. Improve to the minor heal. Damn it. I can't do fucking anything. Why? What has been happening in Formello of late? Ah, I have knowledge that might aid you. The mayor has been furious, almost insanely so, ever since the Nephilim spy stole her necklace. Not an ordinary piece of jewelry, but an enchanted symbol of leadership. Since she lost it, she thinks of nothing but getting it back. In fact, if you ask her about it, you could get a job if you want one. We met someone named Cos. He told us to mention his name to you. Ah, yes, Cos was a wise acolyte and a good friend. I thank you for passing on his regards. I'm glad to hear that he is well. Alright, cool. Done here, apparently. Got a new quest, which is cool. Damn, I'm kind of hungry. I'll be back, folks. Alright, I have returned and I have filled my stomach up with some awesome goodies. Let's talk to Jasmine. A woman with graying hair lounges behind the counter, polishing some of her merchandise. Armor and weapons surround her. There is a crude painting of a man in armor on the wall behind her. At least, that's what you think it is. Welcome to Jasmine's Fine Arts, she says. Quality wares for quality warriors. What do you sell here? I sell fine armor and finer weapons. Also, I need some blades and other supplies, if you have anything you're looking to unload. Alright, let's see what she's got. Steel. Ooh. Nice, okay. What do I have I can sell? You have that dagger, that weapon, that gold ring. That actually might be it. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright, Bernie's Brews. Bernie, how's it going? There is a portly man with short gray hair sitting behind the counter. When you enter, he is writing haphazard notes on the sheet of vellum. Your appearance in the shop has left him ecstatic. Welcome! Welcome, I am Bernie, a scribe of some wisdom and repute, a seller of papers and invigorating potions. What are you doing? Ah, just doing some inventory. I have all manner of potions and the like, which you may purchase. Also, if you would like, you can hear the chart. It's about the meaning of life. Tell me about the chart. He pulls out a sheet of paper and starts talking and writing, describes and draws his life above, how he was thrown into Avernum, and what he has learned since he has arrived, throwing in many opinions on life in general on the side. It's very interesting. It also makes no sense whatsoever. How did you wind up in Avernum? He says with pride, I think I just said more truth than they were ready for up there. Okay. Any good scrolls? There's recovery. Same as curing. Okay. Then it's all allies. See, that is an expensive ass scroll to return people to life, but it kind of makes sense that it would be expensive. You see a small woman with long dark hair. She smiles sweetly at you. Welcome to my shop. I am Jen. I sell rations of all sorts to wandering adventurers. We manage despite the shortages. There's a shortage of food? Avernum is a hungry land. Mushrooms, lizards, and fish keep us alive, but these caves were not meant to support much life. We could do better if we were not constantly at war with the Nephilim. Anything I can do to help? In fact, yes. We have a great need for high-quality mushroom meal. I hear that they have a lot of it in the Great Cave. Bring it here, and I'll give you a good price for it. Don't I have some? These prices are expensive. Yes. Well, with all the attacks, it's often difficult to keep up with the demand. There's enough food for the locals, you see, but not much more. Of course, if you can't afford our rations, there's Fort Devno, a scant 40 miles to the south. They may be able to help you. She sends forth a smile of almost blinding sweetness. That is pretty expensive for food. Right, so I got a quest called Mushroom Meal. I have a bunch of good mushroom meal here. Would you like to buy it? She inspects the meal. Yes, this is still in decent condition. No mold, or at least no mold that shouldn't be there. I will give you 15 coins per bag. Is that acceptable? Alright. Got a good amount of coins. Jen takes the sacks of meal and pays you for them. Thank you for your help. And if you find more of these, please bring them to me. Awesome. Alright, we got some sort of income, so we find mushroom meal, we can sell it. Wonder if she has any mushroom meal like in one of her barrels that I could sell back to her. That'd be hilarious. But it doesn't appear so. Okay, got a guy named... Ooh, Ken has a bunch of giant lizard pets. You see a rugged man with a short beard and long blonde hair. He wears heavy leather clothes, and his arms and legs bear a surprisingly variety of scars. "I'm Ken," he says, while holding a lizard down with a boot on its throat. "Watch out for these monsters." "Where did you get all those scars?" "Oh, these. I take care of the lizards, feed them, look after them, try not to get eaten by them." He chuckles evilly. "And butcher them. They don't seem to care for that." "Why do you use lizards for meat?" "Well, there's not too much in the way of livestock down here. The above grounders sent down some cattle, which are good for milk, but the mushrooms turn the meat rancid. So we raise giant lizards. Or at least they aren't dragons." He looks down and notices that a giant lizard is chewing at his leg. Kicks it off. "You want to raise dragons?" "Dragons? Not that good eating. Problem is, try to butcher them, and they blow you up. Plus, there's only 5 of them. Or at least 5 we've heard of." He stops talking in order to try to keep a lizard from killing him. 5 dragons? Where did you hear that? "That's what someone told me after visiting Motrax. Motrax is an ancient dragon who lives in the caves to the north. If you talk to him, he might tell you more. Well, I've never been up there, though. There's enough lizards right here for me. Oh, sorry. Excuse me." The lizards have banded together, trying to swarm him all at once. He grabs a cavewood staff and strides into them, shouting and delivering blows as he goes. The conversation ends. What a noob. Might as well take that dried meat, and it's not stealing. Alright, cool. Ooh, there's a area here. Invading Ogre. An Ogre has been sighted in the tunnels northwest of Formello. These large, brutal humanoids cannot be allowed to gain a foothold in our land. Even one can attract others. Track the creature down and drive it away. Alright. Delivering more tracks, or Motrax. A leather satchel hangs from a corner of the job board. An unpleasant, meaty smell comes from it. Address labeled pinned to the front. Oh, is that like food for him? Bounty, rat's nest. Rats have been sighted in the tunnels beneath Formello. They have been spreading their filth and disease and nibbling at our unlimited supplies. Worse, they have shown interest in sneaking into the great library and chewing up our precious tomes. Their nest is hidden somewhere under the city. Sage Miles will pay a bounty. The Deadly Crypt. There's an ancient crypt in the tunnels north of Formello. Those who enter it are sealed in, never to leave. Those who chance leads to the nefarious necropolis are never heard from again. You must submit to chance, but we can act to improve our odds. Any who enter the crypt and learn how to escape can receive a reward for this knowledge from Mother Claudette. She will use this information to ensure that fewer pilgrims are ensnared. Cool, got a lot of quests there. Alright guys, I'm actually thinking I'm going to end this episode here. If you guys are enjoying this series, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you have not. I want to thank you all for watching. And remember, stay hypnotized.